Hello everyone! So today's video I am super excited for. I have been waiting all week to film this since I did my order, but we're going to be playing with the Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I am so excited for this. I was watching the whole series. I'm pretty sure the whole world kind of watched the series, and I was obsessed. I've been watching Shane Dawson forever. I freaking love him, and obviously I do like Jeffree Star, so yeah, I was kind of obsessed. I feel like this series shone a massive light on Jeffree and Shane and how great they are. So I know Jeffree's had some history in the past, and I'm not gonna lie, I did stop using his stuff at one point, but I feel like since Shane kind of showed the world that Jeffree's not some horrible monster, I don't know, my opinion changed. I know some people still have opinions of him, but that's personal and that's to the individual. I did do like a poll when I spent hours, guys, trying to get this palette because pretty much the whole of the internet crashed. I was refreshing constantly Beauty Bay to get my hands on it. I wanted to get the gloss as well, but that was sold out first, so I managed to get the liquid lipstick and the palette, which was mainly what I wanted, but I did want the gloss but didn't manage to get my hands on that, but at least I got the palette. But yeah, I did a post on my Instagram saying, like, asking you guys your opinion on the palette, and if you guys wanted to see a video, and pretty much like 95 to 98% of you said you definitely wanted to see a video, but it was kind of mixed. I'm not gonna lie, my poll for if you like the palette, literally I think it was like 50-40 for people like not really liking the color scheme, which kind of shocked me. I thought everyone was gonna be like, yeah, obsessed, love it, but a lot of you weren't a fan of the shades, which is interesting. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the palette on their video, I was a bit like, eh. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, wow, thinking about it, I don't own like any of these colors. There's a lot of like deeper, darker shades which I kind of am scared of and stay away from. I do wish there were more brighter colors in the palette, I'm not gonna lie. The bright color shades look amazing, and I think that's what we're gonna play with mainly today, but I kind of wish they put less neutral shades in and more bright color shades in. But then, to be honest, that's probably an unpopular opinion because I feel like people probably dislike the palette in the sense that there is some bright shades in there and a lot of unique darker shades, so a lot of people like neutrals, don't they? But I like color, obviously, so that's my only judgment, is I wish they did more bright colors. In a roundup of the whole collection, sorry, I'm just giving my little kind of thoughts before we kind of play with the makeup. Conspiracy palette, obsessed, love everything about it. I ended up loving the shades after like really thinking about it, and the only thing was, I did think the mini Controversy palette just wasn't for me. I didn't really like the color scheme of that. Like, they put two blues in there that were pretty much kind of the same. I just knew if I got that I wouldn't use it, so personally that wasn't even a thought of getting that. It just didn't really interest me as much. And same with the liquid lipsticks, I didn't really like any of the colors. I just knew I wouldn't wear them, and they were definitely unique. Like, the Shane shade was very different, but I wasn't going to touch that. The Ryland shade kind of reminded me of kind of like a metallic granny kind of lipstick. I don't know, that's just me being harsh, but I did like the look of this one. So I did get the shade Oh My God, which is this really fair baby pink, which I do not own a shade like that. I don't really know how it's gonna look because obviously it's such a pale baby pink, but I'm hoping I can kind of make it work, especially since I'm so fair. But yeah, this one did intrigue me, so I knew I definitely wanted this shade, but the other shades I wasn't too interested in. And I did like the fact that he did the lip gloss, the clear lip gloss. That's one that I wanted to get my hands on because I've been wanting to try Jeffree's glosses anyway for a while, and I just haven't got around to getting any. So yeah, I'm like, damn, I didn't get my hands on that. But if they do kind of re-release re-release more stock of the collection. I'll definitely try and get the gloss, but I did get these two, so that's my honest opinion on the collection. I feel like some of it was meh, not my thing personally, but this palette screamed my name. It was very, very different, and I did like this liquid lipstick. So this is what we're going to dive into today. There's so many different kind of shades. Let me just shut up and open the palette. I gotta say, this is such high quality. Like, obviously you saw the shape of it on the video, but it is so well made. Like, it feels amazing. I feel like you could throw this at a wall and it would still stay intact. You've got the little clasps down here, and then it's kind of hard to open. Like, it properly shuts down, which I didn't expect. So I feel like your shadows are going to be super safe. It's got a nice mirror. You can probably see the camera balancing on my bed. And these are the shades, if my camera's kind of focusing. The yellow is so bright that it's kind of washed out, but I think it's very different. Like, this bottom row, I've never really touched shades like this. It's so nice to have a matte black because I don't really use black. It kind of scares me, I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like most palettes these days don't really come with a matte black, so I'm excited about that. But I just love these shades. They're so interesting. A silver. Obviously the middle row I'm obsessed with, like pigment. I definitely want to use today. Food videos, like, I feel like is the best shade in this palette. I like the Trisha shade, Cheese Dust, Flaming Hot, and I do like the top as well for neutral shades. My opinion kind of is like Tanacon and Diet Root Beer are very, very similar. It would have been nice if they did like a darker brown, and then, like, you know, they're not that different. You can kind of see the one, like Diet Root Beer is darker, but I feel like if they had a deeper brown, that would have really pulled the, like, palette together. But Ranch looks lovely. I really like the tea shade, but I definitely think today I want to try and incorporate that Diet Cola silver and some of the really fun colors, because you guys know me, I like wearing bright colored eyeshadows. I don't know what really changed. I used to be such a neutrals sort of girl, but these days when a palette is released, I've got so many palettes, guys. I don't need any more. But when a palette's released that is like so bright and so beautiful, like, that calls my name. Like, the neutrals now I'm kind of bored of. I don't know, I just like expressing myself with color now. Obviously I think I used to feel like, because my hair's so crazy, bright colors is just like too much, but now I'm like, fuck it, you know, fuck it, let's just play with color. So I'm obsessed with the brighter shades. I feel like they're what I'll use the most, and I'm kind of excited for the festive season because I feel like this bottom row would be perfect. Like, this green for Christmas Day or something would be incredible. So anyway, I'm rambling enough, but it's beautiful, this palette, so I just can't wait to play with it. So yeah, I obviously love Jeffree Star shadows, so I don't think they are going to be an issue because I have most of his palettes and I am obsessed. Oh, I forgot to say too, it came in this really cool slidey box as well, but I've obviously taken it out of that. But packaging is on point. I think it's worth every penny. So yeah, that, I pretty much think the palette is 10 out of 10 ace without even having to use it, because I just know Jeffree shadows are incredible anyway. So yeah, I'm super excited to play and see what we kind of create with this. Obviously I'm not a makeup artist, you guys, you know that, so we're just gonna have a mess around. We could completely fail. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're just gonna mess around and have some fun. So yeah, let's get on to the video. So obviously I do have my base makeup, my eyebrows, like I've got like a nude lipstick on. I think this is Jeffree Star, I'm Nude, and some mascara because I had to go out and do shopping this morning. So I thought I'll do my base, chuck on a bit of makeup, but yeah, I'm just gonna be, obviously my base is done, so we don't have to worry about that. We're just gonna be going in with the eyeshadow, and obviously I'll change my lipstick at the end, but that's why my makeup is on. Otherwise I would have probably been just barefaced doing this, but I did have to adult this morning, unfortunately. So yeah, I might zoom you guys in a bit. Got my brushes out, got everything I need. I'm gonna like really try my best to not make this video super duper long like I always do. Yeah, because I feel like every makeup tutorial I just ramble and ramble, so I'm gonna try and keep this one short, or like half an hour maybe. So yeah, you guys know what I'm like. Okay, so I'm gonna, sorry if I keep looking in the viewfinder, I only have like a small mirror to look in. Oh yeah, I was debating on getting the pig mirror, the pink one as well, but they were really expensive. I think they were like £25, so I was like, do I get it? Do I not? It's Christmas coming up. I'm already spending a fortune on Christmas, so I decided to skip the mirror, even though I kind of did want it, but it's just a lot of money for just a handheld mirror. Okay, so my plan kind of is, I want to use this yellow in the inner corner. I'm thinking we kind of do like orange blown out crease, maybe some flaming hot Cheetos in the crease. I'm thinking Trisha on the outer lid. I want to use this Diet Cola shade, and maybe pigment on the bottom, lash line, and then like I said, food videos I really want to use as a bright inner corner. So I want to try and use obviously as many shades as possible in this palette. But yeah, obviously the bright colors are calling my name. So I'm just going to use this like fluffy Anastasia brush that you guys know I kind of love. And I think it's going to get annoying because I have a bit of mascara on that the shadow's going to land on it, but I'm hoping we can fix that later on. But yeah, fingers crossed. I hope I'm close enough, you guys. I feel like my last makeup video I zoomed right into my eye and I was just bobbing all over the place, so I'm hoping that this kind of length away works, I hope. So I think we're gonna go into, I love the names as well, I'm gonna go into Cheese Dust first, which is, if my camera focuses, this beautiful orange, and we're gonna kind of blow that into the upper crease area. Do you see that already, guys? Hang on, I feel like, yeah, that might be better. I always end up getting my mirror in the shot and it ends up being really annoying. Okay, so I've taken this like super high up, and obviously my blending isn't incredible, but I love this shade. So this is Cheese Dust. We might deepen it a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm going to take some Flaming Hot, which is this like gorgeous coral, like red orange. Like I don't even know how you describe this, but it's like a red, but not like a true red. It's like perfect. I know he said he tried to make it like Cheeto dust, like hot Cheeto dust, but we don't get Cheetos here in the UK, I don't think. Not that I can recall. I feel like I remember eating them as a kid, but I swear we don't get Cheetos. So I'm gonna just use this kind of domed crease brush. I'm gonna kind of put that in the crease. I'm just going back and forth a bit as well with some of that Cheese Dust shade, just so we can kind of blend them together so it's a bit of a gradient. But I love this Flaming Hot shade. It almost translates as like a pinky coral on the lid, which I'm not mad at because I don't really use a lot of reds, but this is a very unique reddish shade. Okay, but look at how gorgeous these are performing on the lid. I don't even have a primer or anything on. I literally just have some concealer and like powder on my eye from where I did my makeup this morning. But look at that. I love that. I love those colors together. They're like a match made in heaven. So I'm gonna leave the crease, an upper crease like that for now. We might go back in and touch it up later, but we'll see. So I think now I'm kind of tempted like towards the end to maybe put some black in the outer corner, even though black scares the shit out of me. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the shade Trisha, which is this gorgeous sparkly pink. I feel like it's washed out a bit on my camera. And I'm gonna pop this on like the outer to inner part of the eye. And I'm just using this flat brush Oh, it's pigmented. It's literally like one dip and it's on there. No fallout really either so far, which is amazing. I think I'll definitely use that shade all the time because I do love a blown out pink eye. I think maybe now I'm gonna go in with some of that black and like just on the outer part. We're gonna see how it goes, guys. I could really fuck this up right now. So this is my rights here, which is this matte black, the steering wheel in it, I think. And I'm gonna just use this like smudger brush right now. Oh my god, it's just so pigmented. I'm scared. Okay, so I think that's as far as I'm gonna go. So I've added some black. I know the blending isn't super great, but I'm happy with that. I went over with the Cheese Dust and Flaming Hot shade again just to try and blend it a little bit. But because I'm gonna do a wing, I kind of like having the kind of harsh, it's almost like a cut crease, but not really. I just like doing this for my particular eye shape. Again, I'm not a professional, so don't judge me, but I literally tapped that the tiniest bit. It's very, very pigmented. I'm just going in again with the Trisha shade just over the top to make sure I haven't lost any of that color. I'm gonna be now going in with Diet Cola, which is this beautiful silver. I do love a silver shadow. I feel like that used to be my go-to for a smoky eye, but I don't really do smoky eyes much anymore. Again, so pigmented. So we're gonna just do this on the rest of the lid, kind of to the inner corner. Okay, so that is that shade. We've kind of done a little bit of a cut crease. Because my eyes are hooded, I can never properly do a cut crease. And if I do, it fucks up within a matter of hours because of my eyelids. But this shade like makes so much definition. It's so creamy and so pigmented. We might even stick some on the lower lash line after a little bit. But I am obsessed. This is like even better than I thought. Okay, so now I'm gonna take pigment, I think, on the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna like blow that out. I'm kind of thinking, should I use some of what's the tea as well? I don't know. Maybe we're just going with pigment at the moment. So pigment is the beautiful like corally, like it's just like a pig shade. And this is gonna be annoying because I've got mascara on my lower lashes, but I'm gonna blow this out on the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm now thinking I wasn't gonna use this shade, but maybe we'll use Not a Fact, this deep plum purple, just to smoke it out where we've put pigment, just right tightly by the lash line. I'm going to be using that same smudger brush that I used for the black. Okay, so my camera stopped recorded, but that is that, what's it called? Not a Fact purple shade smudged underneath. It just makes a beautiful smoky effect, and I think it looks great with the pink. I'm like obsessed with how this is turning out. This is fun. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go back in with the silver Diet Cola shade. I like to do this a lot. I'd like to stick just a little bit of color right here, like a bright shade to make the eyes pop. Because I don't have very big eyes. This really helps open them up. Okay, so now for food videos, I'm gonna pop this right in the inner corner. This is the most neon yellow shade ever. This one right in the center. love it. So I'm going to be using this smaller detailed brush, and we're going to pop that right on the inner corner. I'm like, ee. Okay, so there we have it on the inner corner. This shade does take a little bit of building up. It like seems a little bit powdery, and I don't know if it's because the shade's so neon, but just applying it like over a couple of times makes it really pop. But I love that in the inner corner. It's so much fun. I never do bright inner corners like this. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna take the shade Ranch just on my brow bone, which is this beautiful sparkly like creamy nude shade. I don't even know. Let's see how that performs up here. Oh wow. I'm gonna blend that with my finger a bit. Okay, so I think we are done using the palette. So I think what I'm going to do off camera quickly is I'm going to put some black in my waterline. I'm going to add a winged eyeliner, and then I might pop on some lashes, and we'll be right back. You guys don't need to see this step because this video has probably been long enough already. So I'm going to quickly do that, and then we'll be back to do the lips. Okay, so we have done the eyes now. So I stuck some lashes on. The lashes I used were my Lash Pop vegan lashes in Out of the Blue. I love this style. I decided as well to go with a silver eyeliner on the waterline, because obviously we've used silver on the lid. I used my NYX matte black winged eyeliner with my Kat Von D because my Kat Von D is running out. So I think I told you guys before, I used the Kat Von D to make the wing, and then across the lid I used my NYX one, and I just touched up my mascara as well, which is a NYX one. But this is the eyes. I'll zoom you guys in. So these are the finished eyes. I am obsessed. I think every shade I used worked. It's so full of color, and I just love it. I love getting creative with makeup, even though I'm not amazing at it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. But look how pretty. Okay, so now we're going to do the lips. So I don't know if you guys can tell, I've wiped my liquid lipstick off, and I've just lined my lips with my NYX lip liner, one of my NYX lip liners. And now we're going to try this liquid lipstick in. Oh my god, I am kind of scared because it is so pale. We might have to stick a gloss on top or something, but we will see how it looks. It has a very sickly sweet smell, but I do like it. Okay, so this is what it is like. It is very pale. I thought this would kind of work because I'm literally as white as a ghost, but it's a little bit streaky because it's such a like pastel shade. And I don't know, I don't hate it. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more liner to see if I can like fix it a little bit. But it is very like stark. Wow. So yeah, I'm gonna try and fix that. I might even add a bit of gloss. We'll see. Okay, so I think it looks a lot better now. So what I did was I kind of relined my lips over it, and I stuck some of my Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss in Disco Cherry. Now this is meant to be like a clear glitter gloss, but because I always use it over nudes, it's got a bit of a nude tint to it. So I think like the trick with this liquid lipstick, because it's so fair, if you put a bit of a like tinted gloss over the top, it kind of just makes it look like a really pretty soft pink nude. So now I'm like in love with it. I think it definitely works. I think it would work perfectly for just like a highlight shade in the center, or like I said, or if you're mixing it with a darker gloss, it will definitely work like it is now. But on its own, it's just a little bit too like wow fit even on my skin tone. But all around I still do really love this liquid lipstick. I think I'll wear it a lot with some gloss. I think it really works well like that, so I do really like this liquid lipstick. Okay, so this is the finished look, you guys. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comments box below. I like to see your guys' opinions, but yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I am obsessed with this palette. I think it's going to be my go-to for the moment. I'm obsessed. There's so many shades that I cannot wait to try and use, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. We used all the really fun colors in the palette to create this look. I do love the liquid lipstick. Now I've kind of got it on with the gloss. I do really like how it looks. I think it kind of matches my hair. So yeah, all around I'm really happy with this. The palette performed amazingly, just like typical Jeffree Star shadows. I am very impressed. So this is the look, this is the palette. It's amazing. If you guys haven't got your hands on this already and they do restock it, definitely think it's worth getting your hands on it. But yeah, I'm obsessed. Let's do a little close-up so you guys can see. This is the look. I think this shade liquid lipstick works really well with the eyes. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video, you guys. If you guys did get your hands on this palette, let me know what you think in the comments box down below. It was very interesting to see all the mixed opinions on it. I did see a couple of articles slagging them off a little bit, saying like how a man with no makeup experience or skills can come out with a makeup palette, but I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I feel like you can have a passion and a love for something even if you're not very good at it. I think that doesn't mean a thing. Like, there's so many amateurs in the world that love makeup that aren't very good at applying it. We're not professionals. Like me, I'm not a professional makeup artist. It's taken years of practice to even get what I can do now, but I've still loved makeup for many years even when I wasn't very good at it, and I think a lot of people will agree with that. Shane clearly loves makeup and he's having a lot of fun playing with it. Yes, he's not amazing at it at the moment. It's like, I love gaming. I'm not a great gamer. I suck most of the time, but it's like still a passion of mine. It's still something that I love. I feel like everyone kind of has this, like, I don't know, stigma that to like have a passion and a love for something you have to be good at it. I don't think that's the case at all. So I think he's done an amazing job releasing this with Jeffree. I hope they even come out with more collections in the future. I think that would be incredible as well. But yeah, definitely love this palette. They've done an amazing job and I love the series. I think it was amazing. So yeah, let me know honestly what you guys think down below, what your honest opinions are. I'm very interested to see what your guys' opinions are down below. But as a makeup lover, I think this palette is amazing. Whether you like Shane Dawson or Jeffree, it doesn't even matter. As a lover for makeup, I think they came out with an amazing palette. Whether you like them as people or not, the product itself is tops. It's amazing. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in to this video. Hopefully it didn't end up too long. I'm going to try and cut it down as much as I can because you guys know I like to ramble. But yeah, I had so much fun playing with this makeup today. I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. There'll be links in my description box down below to previous videos, my social networking sites as well, so make sure you follow me on my Instagram and follow me on Twitch. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you like me and you like my videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I love you guys for all your support and all the love you guys give. I appreciate you all so much. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and I love you all so, so much.